Some concern among corrections workers in McDowell County. The president of the union representing those officers inside the FCI Federal Facility is voicing that concern. Our Star Connor reports that it comes on the heels of U.S. Marshals transferring 2 inmates positive with coronavirus into that prison.
The president of Local 480 with the American Federation of Government Employees Union says the transfer of COVID-19 positive inmates could raise the risk for staff inside this federal facility, neutralizing the efforts here to follow the protocols and CDC recommendations to protect the staff and inmate population.
We've worked really hard between staff and everything to keep the virus out of our institution. We have screening procedures for staff, and we've had 0 cases within the facility up until recently, till we started getting these inmates. And now it seems to be we're starting to have an outbreak.
Lucas says transported inmates that have tested positive should have remained in quarantine or isolation in the facilities they come from, but that's not happening. Lucas says the flow of out-of-state inmates continues.
They're bringing them from jails in surrounding states such as Kentucky, Tennessee, North Carolina, and they're using us basically as another holdover facility. These inmates that we are receiving and testing positive, they're increasing the numbers in McDowell County.
Lucas says he's worried an outbreak among staff could be devastating for the facility and the McDowell County community.
It's very disturbing. I represent almost 200 employees here that are members of our local union, and I mean, it's scary because of the possibilities of them contracting it, taking it home. We had to fight to get personal protective equipment, PPE. We had to fight to get, respirators and such like that. It's just a shame when there's protocols out there and other federal agencies, such as the Marshals, can't follow those measures.
WVVA reached out to the U.S. Marshal Service, and they responded in a statement revealing their policies and procedures in accordance with the guidance from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. They said in part, quote, "If a transfer is absolutely necessary, perform verbal screening and a temperature check before the individual leaves the facility," end quote. Lucas expects more than 200 additional inmate transfers in the coming weeks, but there's no advance warning of how many of those inmates will be infected with COVID-19. Here for you in McDowell County, Star Connor, WVVA News.
All right, thank you for that report, Star. We will continue to monitor that situation.